should you give your hard-earned money to someone to trade on your behalf, or someone promising you 50% returns? My answer will be no. But then again, it's your personal preference. But why do I say no? For two reasons. First of all, only you can know how much you're willing to lose, or how much you can risk, what you are comfortable with. Only you can know that. Then in trading, there is no such thing as a fixed percentage like 50% each month. You can have an average of 10%. Some good months you can have 20%. But what I'm trying to say is that it's not fixed, but overall you are consistent in the long run. So you have a consistent returns, but there is no fixed salary. It's not a salary scheme. You just know that some months can be good, some months can be bad, some months can just be in between. But overall, you're looking at it in the long term. But if you do want to still give someone your money to trade on your behalf, these are 4 critical things you should consider. 1, legal terms. 2, track record of whoever is trading for you. 3, equity or capital. Then 4, your risk appetite, meaning are you an aggressive risk taker or are you a conservative risk taker? And you should also consider whoever is trading for you, if he's a high risk taker or he's very conservative. For me personally, if you follow my live trading, you know that I am very conservative. I'm very protective of my capital. So 10% is really more than good enough for me, but some people want more than that. So you need to know who you work with, so that you can know that if this person is going to give you 20%, you will be working with that person. If you want someone that will give you 10% on the long run, then you know the right person to go with, like me. So let's start with legal. For me, legal is very important when it comes to trading. You must have legal backing when you're trading, or whoever is going to trade on your behalf. It is critical you take legal terms very serious when it comes to trading. And one of the things you want to do is also put instructions. You don't want to lose all your money, so you have to put instructions to protect your income. One of the things you can do is say that the highest I would want to lose is 10% or 20% of my account. It should be written down, so that even if you start with $5,000, you only lose 10%. That's $500. You don't get to lose the whole money. That is critical. If you can't convince someone to put such things down, then that person is not trustworthy on his own. You can also go the extra mile and talk directly to the broker who you'll be linking with whoever will be trading for you, so that the broker also knows how much you can risk max and how much drawdown you can take max. For example, in a whole month, you can say the highest I can have as a drawdown of my account should be 10 or 12%. The broker should know, so that if that person goes below that, he just closes the account and gives you back your whole remaining money. At least you have something to go back with. Then when it comes to daily drawdown, you should also have terms in those legal agreements. You should also have a system where you have profits. Every month you should be taking out your profits. It doesn't mean you're not building the account, but you should have the ability to take out your capital. When you have your capital back, that is the most important thing in trading. Then you can allow the person play with the profit. So for example, you can write in the legal terms that every month you'll be taking out 5% of the profit, so that the remaining 5, whichever agreement you have with the person, you just know that you want to be gradually taking out something, so that your whole capital comes back to you. That same $5,000 comes back to you, and you know that the person is now playing with the profit. You have your capital safe somewhere. Let him play around with the profit, but make sure the first thing you do is get your capital out of the business first. Then second consideration is your capital. Someone who will trade on your behalf, you need to understand what capital he usually trades with. If someone like me trades $10,000 or $15,000 or $5,000, and you give me $500 to trade, my lot size will be so wide apart. What I'll use for a $5,000 account or a $10,000 account or a $15,000 account will be so wide apart from a $500 account. So you need to discuss all this so that your account is not blown away just by using the wrong lot size because you want to pair with someone who has a larger account. Those things need to be discussed very well. You can talk to your broker, let the broker know if he will change it to a cent account or he will convert it to something that you can merge with somebody else who can trade a lower capital. Then thirdly, track record. And I believe track record is one of the most important factors because there are a lot of scammers out there in this business. Before you want to have any discussion with anybody who will trade on your behalf, he should have a portfolio of his trades for a long period of time. It should be 2 years at least. It should show you how he has consistently built an account over a long period of time. It should not be something that he flipped an account in 1 month or 2 months or so. You want to see that you are building portfolio of assets over a long period. So someone who is going to trade for you should have his portfolio. It's like a resume to show this is what I've done over the past 2, 3, 5 years, rather than just giving someone your money based on trust. And one of the big issues that we have here is many people tend to just believe based on trust, or this person is in a high position in the forex industry, or just the fact that you have been seeing him trade, he's posting profit and so on, does not make him a consistent trader. You need to see hard facts. And if someone cannot even show you what he has done for the past 2 years, it shows there's a problem, a big problem. So you need someone that can actually show you a consistent portfolio of results for a single account, not different account, just one single account that has been built for a long time. Then lastly, like I talked about briefly, risk appetite. So you really need to understand, and this is where the track record, his portfolio comes in. When you look at someone's portfolio over the past 2 years, you can tell if someone is an aggressive risk taker by the way he takes trades. You'll see the lot size and his monthly average, if he's shooting up anyhow or it's just consistently growing. You can tell so much from his portfolio if he's consistent at all. Now what you want to do when you're looking at his portfolio is to find out for yourself if you can work with that person. You want to know you yourself, are you the type that can take risks of 20%, or are you the type that is okay with 10%, just let it grow for a long time, or are you the type that just wants your money back in the next 1 month, 2 months? You need to know all this so that you can factor it into what you want to do. If someone is going to trade on your behalf, like I said, for example me, it has to be that you understand that it's a gradual growth. But if you want someone that gives you 20%, you have to see it in his trading profile that he can actually give you that aggressive 20%, but you also know that you can also lose a lot, but you are okay with it. But if you want someone that can flip your account, you also need to understand that you can lose the account totally. You shouldn't even be putting any restrictions on him. You can lose that account totally just because you want to make big in 1 month or 2 months. But know your risk appetite, know the risk appetite of whoever is trading for you through his portfolio, then make a decision. The whole point of this is making an informed decision. You don't just want to make decision based on hearsay or what you see. You want to make decision based on what is on the table and what has been the past performance and experience of whoever is trading on your behalf. If this video has been helpful to you, please share with others, like, subscribe. Just want to help as many people as possible be educated about Forex.